Welcome to week 11, ladies. Now, by now you've built awareness around your triggers, reconnected with your body, set the boundaries, and started to create some real safety. Yeah, right about now, things can start to take a wobble. Your motivation may dip and life can get noisy. Between work, relationships, family, and trying to stay consistent with your goals, it's easy to lose sight of what really matters. You. But here's the truth, most people don't tell you about recovery. Your subconscious brain, mind, will fight to pull you back to what's familiar, what's comfortable. Not because it hates you or it wants you to fail, but because it thinks it's trying to protect you. It thinks those old coping mechanisms, controlling your food, comfort eating, criticizing your body, isolating you, are safe. It's because they're all familiar, but they're not. So if you've started to notice that voice is getting louder, you've got an urge to go back to your old ways or start over again on Monday, this week is for you. You haven't gone backwards. You're just being invited to recommit. And this week is about creating another safety net, a plan you can fall back on when life, hormones, emotions, or overwhelm hit hard, because they will. And I always want to be real with you because recovery isn't a straight line. And this is recovery. This is recovery from your body image issues, the voice in your head, your old beliefs, your old behaviors, and breaking free from how your life used to be because of the life that you want to have and how you want to look and feel. So there's always going to be days where you feel on top of the world and days when you probably just feel shit and don't even want to get out of bed, let alone look at yourself in the mirror. That's being human. The goal isn't to never feel like you're falling or failing. It's to build awareness and structure so you can catch yourself quicker each time. And that's what these tools are going to help you with. And tool one is being aware of the early warning signs. Start writing down the small things that show up that make you think you're slipping back into the old patterns. These could be physical, emotional, or behavioural. And some examples could look like skipping meals again or not planning what you're going to have for the week because you're too busy. It could be mirror checking or criticising your photos and falling into the comparison trap. It could be feeling guilty after you eat, cancelling plans or isolating yourself or even just letting your self-care slide. Now, when we start writing these down, it works because you can't change what you don't notice. And when you recognise the signs, you can catch it happening in the moment and call it out. And I want you to think back to week 3 when we mapped our triggers. This is the same principle, but now we're just applying it to your actual behaviours, the things you choose to do. Now, tool number 2 is your coping ladder. At the bottom, you've got something small, something you can do even when you feel stuck. So that could look like sending a text to a friend, doing a grounding exercise, screaming, fuck off, or just taking a nice deep breath for 5 minutes. The middle bit of the ladder could be things that take up more energy, like going out for a walk, writing in your book, using one of the self-compassion scripts. And at the top is going to be your strongest action, your strongest tool, the strongest, biggest thing you can do. That could be calling a coach or therapist. It could be working one-to-one with someone. It could even be just scheduling a rest day, doing nothing at all. And that's okay. Now, these things are going to help because when you become overwhelmed with life, the big steps can feel like too much. So mapping out the ladder gives you a clear path of one small thing you can do to take one step at a time. And in week 2, if you remember, we built out your safety plan, and this is an evolved version of that. We're growing from everything you've learned about yourself and implementing new tools. Now, the third tool is your rescue plan. It's going to be a 3-step plan for when you recognise the signs that you're falling back to your old patterns. Now, it could look something like just pause, stop, name what's happening in this moment, not what you think is happening from the past or in the future. What is happening right now? What are you feeling? Another option could be dropping a message in the group support or reaching out to a friend. The third one could be doing some self-care before making any decision at all. When you're in a spiral, your brain is literally going to shut down. Having these things written out removes all the guesswork, so you don't have to figure it out in that moment. All you'll need to do is follow the plan. And this is what I want you to remember. Relapse, or you thinking you're falling off the wagon, isn't failure, it's just feedback. It's your body saying, hey, I'm tired, I'm scared, I'm worried, I'm getting criticism, I need someone to care, I need care. You've done 10 weeks of hard work to build awareness, set boundaries, and create self-compassion. That hasn't disappeared just because you've had a few hard days or weeks. Your subconscious might be whispering, see, this is why you can't change, or you're always a failure. That's bullshit. It's not the truth. That is fear talking. And the antidote to that fear is consistency. It's remembering the actions that you have to take. It's showing up again. Use your ladder. Follow the plan. Because recovery from this isn't won by being intense. It's not by doing more. It's won by taking your time.